Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know my wrath. My blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
What message do you have for the world, Lori? I know you can hear me.
Hello, my good people. How are you? I want to thank you for being here this fine day. And if you're on my Conversations of a Killer channel, you're not going to be able to see each other's comments from my main channel. Just letting you know. All right? Okay. So, we got a press conference coming up here soon. She is in Maricopa County. There we go. Let's check it out here. All right. Doesn't say much of anything, but it's amazing how she can do her hair in there. So 2 counts of homicide. Or maybe it's 1 count. I don't know how they're doing it, but I thought it was different charges. Who knows? Things can change, you guys. Things can change. All right. Hi, Mark. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's see here. Nobody's on my regular channel. That is so weird. Mark, are you on Conversations with the Killer? Because if so, StreamYard's weird, and the main chat where you guys can talk to each other will be on my regular one. Just saying. All right, and this is what we got here for information. Let's see. She was booked 11/29/2023. There is no bond. Her next court appearance is December 7th. Save the date, people. Save the date. As soon as I find the time, me, like, hundreds and thousands of others will be streaming it. Okay, 2 counts of first-degree murder, first-degree murder, premeditated. And this is for Charles and Brandon. Hey. Hold on, let me look. Anybody's got any words? Okay, I'm waiting for it to go live, and it's supposed to be here we go. You know what? We're just going to do this. Let's listen to what she says. Let's listen to her and the judge. Let's just do that, okay? Instead of me. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to what happened in court this morning. Okay, here Lori appears in court. Let's listen.
So Ms. Vallow, you are appearing here on 2 cases. These are both grand jury warrants. What that means is that the grand jury here in Arizona has indicted you on 2 charges. The first case is CR 2022-001242-001. You're being charged in that case with 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. It is a Class 1 felony committed on October the 2nd of 2019. The second case is CR 2021-001704-001. In that case, you're also being charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. It is also a Class 1 felony. That offense allegedly occurred on July 11th of 2019. Now, I do have to advise you of your right to have an attorney and the right to remain silent. I will appoint counsel for you in both cases. I have a court date coming up for you called the not guilty arraignment hearing. Give me just a second. That hearing is going to take place in the downtown Phoenix Superior Court in our Central Court building. And the date is going to be next Thursday, December 7th at 8:30 in the morning. In both cases, you've been extradited from the state of Arizona. You're currently under the jurisdiction of the Idaho Department of Corrections. That makes you non-bailable at this hearing. So you're not eligible for bail in either case. You do have your court date. You know a lawyer is going to be appointed for you. Do you have any questions?
Are those cases going to be combined, or are they going to be done separately?
Well, they are two separate cases,
Mm-hmm.
but they're going to be handled at the same hearing.
Okay.
Okay. So you can talk to your lawyer, but they are two separate cases, which means that you'd have two separate proceedings going forward if it goes to trial.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, Ms. Howell?
Just one attorney or more attorneys will be assigned?
Well, at this point in
point.
time, you're likely going to have the one lawyer represent you at this particular hearing. What the Maricopa County Public Defender does at this point in time with respect to who they assign for counsel for you or how many lawyers you have or anything like that, that will be between you and your lawyer.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
So you're saying that will I get to talk to them before that arraignment hearing, or will just at that arraignment hearing they'll be assigned?
Well, typically you do meet your lawyer at that arraignment hearing. Under the circumstances of this case, they may reach out to you before that hearing to have discussions with you. There's also a telephone number that you're going to have on your paperwork that will be able to connect you with the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Vallow. I appreciate it.
it.
All right. Thank you.
Oh boy. So that's what no, I know I set the wrong time because I wanted to show you guys some things beforehand. I'm sorry, Grandma. Grandma, I'm sorry. So sorry. So yeah. There you have it. So we're just, sitting here waiting. We're waiting, guys. How is everybody today? How is everybody? Okay, let's see. So I want to thank anybody who's watching this on any of my other platforms, because I'm streaming on 3. I'm on this main one here where everybody can chat and see each other. And then Conversation with Killers, another one. And then my Facebook. Thank you. Thank you very much. Holy crap, Miss Karen. How the heck are you doing, woman? This is Lori Vallow. Do you know anything about Lori Vallow? The queen of the Hurricane 444. Hi, Mark. You're back. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Anything yet? Nope. I'll keep an eye out. Okay. Do you guys think I was gonna miss any of this? I got a bunch of crap going on here in my, real life, but there's nothing more I can do about it right now at home. Well, yeah, there is, but yeah. No, I have no idea what's going on. Lori Vallow. Look up the Lori Vallow Chad Daybell case. Let me tell you something. It is quite the case. You can't just explain it, except for it has to do with money, power, and sex. There you go. That's what they used in court. Money, power, and sex. Her 2 children, 2 ex-husbands, her brother-in-law, and her brother, in my opinion. Miss Karen is on Facebook. She's watching from Facebook. Oh, yeah, thank you. And Chad Daybell's wife. How many does that make? I lost count. 7 or 6? I mean, it's not a funny thing. I mean, these are real life people, and, their family members are out there. I try to be careful. All right. Let me go to the comments. That's just so weird. YouTube is not showing me my comments. That's strange, you guys. Hold on. I got to see what's going on here. Okay, hold on. we go. We're all good now. We're all good. Is that 6? Okay. You know who Miss Karen is. Doug Till's mom from Missouri. Miss Karen. I know you can't see her because she's on the Facebook one. And if you people realize that after they got locked up, there has been no more deaths. See? Hi. No, now she's here. Yes. Thank you. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Where's Karen? Oh, I was thinking the other Karen. My bad. Because we don't get to see Miss Karen that much, so I got confused there for a minute. So we're going to be watching a press conference for anybody that's just coming in. Oh my God, look at all the snow they got already. Woo! So, which I thought was interesting yesterday in the court hearing, they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom for Chad's trial. Shocked me. And also, Chad and Lori can talk to each other on the phone now, or however they choose. So, I guess they're still happily in love. I don't know. What's your opinion? I know I was so excited. I was extremely. And Grandma, if you see that the press conference starts and I don't catch it right away, can you please put the link in? Because I know you're good at that. How are they in love when he's throwing her? She don't know that. I bet you they're communicating through the portal, you know, in their cells. Yeah. Oh, all the big ones. Court TV, Law and Crime. But I'm going to go to East Idaho News because I like them. So you get all these bigger outlets and they take away from the ones that have been doing the hard work. Just saying. So I do got my tab open for East Idaho News. I can't believe they're not prepared yet. Oh, here we go. Hold on, you guys. We're gonna be here on East Idaho News. They have been on this case since day one. I like him and Justin Lim. It hasn't started yet. Lori's been sentenced in Idaho. Oh, here we go. I see a Lori here. How can they be allowed to talk when they're... I don't know. Isn't that because the order of protection... Grandma, how is that explained? Because that did confuse me. Remember, I needed somebody that understood that. I do too. That's why they get all my support. And now Justin too. Justin, how do you say it, Lum? From, what is it, Fox 13? That's right. So they said because he was or she was already sentenced that they can talk or communicate. That's weird. See, that got me confused. Oh my gosh, what was that? Wasn't on my end. It was on their end. Did you hear John Pryor complain about Nate? That made me laugh. I don't like cameras in my face. This is ridiculous.
At the beginning of this, the idea of a pause.
What? I didn't do that. That's not me. That's not me. So yeah, I don't know. They do things different out there in Idaho now. Let me tell you, Arizona, they don't play. Okay. I have a friend that's locked up out there. Who is that? That's not me, you guys. I have nothing on. I know he was. Wow. That's not me, you guys, just so you know. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to mute him. Sorry. Because that's kind of loud. I got a friend, and maybe in time I'll be sharing it here on YouTube, but I have a friend. Well, he's in trouble now, so I haven't talked to him for about a year because he did some bad stuff, electronic communications. Okay. So he's been locked up since when? I don't know. Let's see, 2017? I don't know. But they don't play. I can tell you that. She's in a whole different realm. And he got what, 3 life sentences, this guy. I would give you guys names, but people on here are crazy. Maybe down the road. Because I'm going to be sharing my conversations with him. Why are you guys so quiet? So what I think the sheriff's department is going to talk about the extra, how they did all this. They always do it at odd hours. They don't tell her, they just come and get her. How long of a drive would that be from, because they didn't take her by plane. From Idaho to Arizona. I'm not sure. Miles, Idaho. Oh, okay. So it would be, depending where it's from, 17-hour drive. I could be wrong. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Lori didn't seem too happy at that hearing. So, okay, would it be an arraignment or a plea hearing on the 5th? What will that be? Would they read her charges and go in detail, or I don't know. I don't know, people. Arraignment. Okay. Why did John Pryor want these trials separate? You know what? I can't remember. This case has been going on too long. What you doing, Nala? So we're just patiently waiting. What's everybody doing today besides this? Oh my God. Here I've been talking. How was I muted? There's the good troll Dan. Grandma. Dan's here. And I'm just talking about VP. Someone came into my chat yesterday and told me that she lost it, and I don't know what that meant. I haven't heard from her. And I see she hasn't been online. I know. We were just talking about Dan, weren't we, Grandma? Yes. However, Dan, I do see that Leap Life has been going live. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with them. Just saying. See what's going on here. All right. Oh my God. Oh God, I'm tired, you guys. Whoa. That's not on me. I'm going to pause them again or mute them. Holy crap. Sorry for anybody that has hearing buds in. Karen, how you doing? We're just patiently waiting. Yes, we are. Making sure I'm not muted again. Oh, weird. What are you doing, Karen? Working hard on Twitter? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. Okay. Let's do a little intermission here. Hold on. Hey, Grandma, thank you for this link, but this is what I want to tell you. This is a great news channel and all, but I want to put it out there. They were going to give me a strike for showing a 5-minute clip of a thing they did 2-3 years ago. But they were nice and gave me the option to take it down within 7 days. So I'm not nothing from their channel. Absolutely nothing. But they are a good channel for information. But when this Lori stuff kicked off, the trial and all that, that's when they started going around giving you the option to take anything of theirs down. Kit, they are talking about it on the link that Grandma posted here. I'm not going there. No, absolutely not. I mean, I will show, but I'm not streaming there live. Nope. That's the link. Arizona family. I'm sticking with East Idaho News. That's what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, Court TV? Oh, I will live stream Court TV. They don't make a big deal of all things. Hold on. I can't find them. Oh, I see. They were just talking about it. Okay, they're not live streaming it. Not right now, anyways. Well, time's up, you think? You think? Time's up? See what's going on here. Why isn't anybody talking here? Oh, there they are. They're talking. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you. Just sitting here waiting. Kind of impatiently. I don't understand why they can't start stuff on time. I don't get it. I'm not finding press conference live anywhere but the sheriff one. That's the one we're going to watch. And it was supposed to start at 1 Central Standard Time. Can you imagine? It's 2:08 Eastern. 2:08 Eastern, it said. 2:08, huh? Not 2:05, not 2:10. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, I almost lost something here. 2:08. That's funny. 2:08. So you know what? I bet you it's going to be 2:10 or whatever time. Wherever you're at, it's going to be 10 minutes after, okay? Whew. What's going on here? Let's look. Let's be nosy. Anything good here? Okay, this murderous heart is Annie, Tyler's auntie, which was Lori's, oh my God, third husband's, Ryan, Joe Ryan. Okay. I guess his birthday was on Monday. Right? I mean, finally.
On the 27th for Idaho. Arrived there, stayed for a day to prepare, and brought her back. We sent 2 extradition deputies, a supervisor, and 1 deputy from our K-9 division, but it's just because she's a female deputy. We want to make sure there was a female accompanying suspect Vallow in her travel back. It was about an 18-hour trip. In my statement, as you saw, I talked about the fact that we do about 250 plus extraditions every year. So this is not new for them. The uniqueness or maybe the circumstances involved in this particular case are very high profile and much to the interest of our local and national audience. I don't want to diminish it. It is what we do, as I stated, and we do it very well. Whether it is her or any other fugitive who's wanted in the state of Arizona, we're going to facilitate transfer into our custody so the prosecutor's office can prosecute them effectively. She had her initial appearance at about 2 a.m. when she was remanded without bond. So the case will now be in the hands of the county attorney. While in our custody, at the conclusion of whatever happens with the court case, she will then be returned to Pocatello, to their Department of Corrections. So I want to thank them for their cooperation and facilitation of this also. And I also want to just recognize and express gratitude to our team here, the deputies that spent 4 days on the road to bring her back safely. We do have a really, really good video for you, which I can't show you right now, but we'll get it to you of bringing her into the jail where you get a good look at the process, the initial process of her custody. So I don't, there's not a whole lot more depth to it than that. I just want to make sure you heard from me the status of it, and I'm happy to answer a few questions if they're related to this case.
Sure.
I'll start with
I was going to say, will she be kept in any sort of segregated situation, or is she going to be in just close regulation?
Yeah, no, that is a good question. She will be. She's deemed to be high security, so she'll be isolated in a high security area, the Estrella jail.
Tell us what goes into a process such as this. You've dealt with high-profile inmates in the past. That's not new, but obviously this planning has been going on, I would assume, for some time.
It has, and we wanted to make sure that it was, during my tenure as sheriff, I feel like our focus has always been about being really fundamentally sound and less about the bells and whistles. And the men and women who put the planning and preparation took everything into consideration. As I said, we had challenging weather conditions. The last thing we wanted to do was try to fly and get stuck in an airport, where suddenly now we're in a space where there's a lot of community members and others, and it takes an extensive period of time. If we're going to travel that road, we need to make sure that we have the appropriate vehicles. As I said, we sent a female deputy to make sure that we had a female deputy accompanying a female inmate. We sent those from our FATE detail, and extraditions facilitated this because we're the best at managing any kind of transfer of custody or apprehension of those deemed to be dangerous. And make no mistake about it, sometimes I think we look at a person and judge them by appearance, and we go, well, this is a relatively moderate-sized female. What kind of a threat can she be? She is as much, if not more, of a threat to the harm of others as any other dangerous criminal we've had in our custody. So we figure out the entire route, map the challenges, where we're going to stay, how we make sure that our employees get the rest necessary to come back safely. I think it was an 18-hour drive back. Is that correct? About 18 hours? Yeah. So we'll call it planning an extensive road trip that just happens to include bringing back a dangerous fugitive.
Can you clarify this part, though? You said at some point she'd be brought back to Idaho, to Pocatello, but this court case here, we don't know how long that's going to take. She has an arraignment coming up, and she has an appeal process. Housed here for the duration of this case in Maricopa County.
She'll be housed here until the conclusion of her case, and then once there is a conclusion, that the county attorney and their attorney there will have to determine. I would imagine that she'd have to return to spend her time there, and then whatever time, either it's going to be consecutive, concurrent, whatever the outcome is. But I'm just being respectful of the fact that she is in their custody, and now she's been transferred to us for the specific case.
I know initially.
Let me just check the rest of the room before I come back to you. Anybody got questions left? Hey, Rick, how are you, buddy? Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I understand.
I have two, but what was her demeanor like during this process?
I understand that she was very sociable the entire trip. Talked quite a bit.
About what?
Oh, that's between the deputies, the courts, and the prosecutor, apparently. I don't know that she gave any specific statements related to the investigation, but I just know that they said she was very chatty.
And I'll just add to that. I know initially maybe there weren't plans to extradite her until after the appeal process in Idaho was concluded. Why did that change?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's something probably that I'm sure maybe Rachel Mitchell can answer to, the county attorney. She would know more about the specifics on any court-related elements.
So with that said, who ultimately makes the call? Is it between MCAO and then you, and the green light is given, and then you say, okay, go, you guys ready for the trip that we planned? Is Idaho involved in that? Like, who ultimately makes that call? Because this kind of happened pretty quickly.
No, not so much. We just kept it under wraps because we didn't want to, I don't like to talk about things until we execute on them and carry out our duties. So the legal sides of the extradition relative to their willingness to allow us to take custody of her here and hold her for trial here, that takes place at the prosecutorial level. Once there's a green light that she is going to be available for us to extradite here to Arizona, then we take it from there and do all the planning and handle all the operations.
Was it you said it was an 18-hour drive back. Was it nonstop? Did you guys have to stop anywhere to rest, or just kind of what is that like when you have to drive someone like this across the country?
Well, I just know on drives that long, it's usually my family saying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" But it's just, I stop for gas, stop for food, stop for rest stops, and make sure that we're being accommodating to the needs of the inmate. But get here as quickly as you can, without it being a danger to, as I said, we had 4 deputies, so I'm going to presume that they took turns driving, or if not, that they took time to rest. They got back safely.
And there was no issues along the way?
No. In this case, we used 2 4-wheel drive vehicles because we were going to be dealing with potential weather conditions. Not much more complicated than that.
And I know we can't see the video, but we'll watch it later. Can you expand more what we'll see in the video when we do?
Yeah, I think you guys use the term perp walk. It's just her coming into the back parking lot of the ITR, being brought into the facility, a short, exposure to the search process, transfer her into the jail clothing, and then at that point she just goes into a cell waiting on her initial appearance. So it just gives you exposure to our team bringing her into the jail and getting a good look at this fugitive who's now in the custody of Maricopa County Sheriff's Office.
Any idea how much it costs to extradite her?
No, but I can get you that number. That's a good question. It's not cheap, but it's obviously money well spent.
Obviously, there was families that were impacted here.
Yeah.
Just what would you like to say to the families that were impacted here now, knowing that there's at least one step closer to closure in this case?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. When I spent a lot of time working with victims, as you guys know, when I was my former agency. All that matters is, I pray for them that their hearts will find a way to heal as best you can with significant loss like this. When it comes to the justice side of the ledger, of scales, I don't know that successful prosecution, what the punishment is. I don't think there's anything that occurs in that space that really fills that void. And I don't know that, I'm sure some family members feel passionate about it. Others just kind of want to have their own path to overcoming this. So for me, just from one human to another, my heart breaks for them. Anybody who suffered loss at the hands of an evil person like this. And I pray that they'll find peace.
Was there a time that the sheriff's
We do. We have a plane that we use for extraditions. It's really just distance circumstances, because it's not a commercial plane like you'd see. The majority of our extraditions occur through commercial transport. But again, now you're dealing with circumstances where you're going to be in an environment with a lot of other people who are just community members and unaware of the circumstances. So it enhances the danger slightly. If you go into a location and suddenly there's a storm and your flight is delayed, then you're sitting in an airport for hours, if not days, delayed because of that. And we wanted to mitigate any of those potential unexpected obstacles, unexpected challenges, to make sure that we could get her back as quickly as possible.
Obviously, she's an accused murderer in this state, but overall, she was found guilty. Have you followed the case at all leading up to this?
I don't. No. I mean, I'm familiar as much as you guys have reported. My team has briefed me, and it's not because I'm not interested, but I have a lot of other things that are pressing, timely, and specific to this organization that I focus on. So I know the devastation that's been left in the trail. I know the importance of making sure that this office handles our business professionally and efficiently. And, just to give you some context, as I said, 250 plus of these transfers a year that our extraditions team does. And our FATE team who participated, they're approaching 1,000 arrests of fugitives that are extremely dangerous, and many of which, if I threw out some names, you wouldn't even know who they were, but they're getting them off the streets, made the community a safer place. All right, let's.
Estrella right now.
Yeah, is she at Estrella? Is that where we got her? Yeah, that's our jail for female inmates, so she'll be housed there. We will get you the video immediately as soon as you leave here.
Just clarify the charges too. I think the courts have 2 different counts of conspiracy to commit murder.
Yeah, on the booking sheet, what I have is murder in the first degree, and then murder first degree premeditated. The conspiracy element is more of like a, I'm trying to think of the correct term, but just, it has to do with the process on how it was played out with others and everything. But at the end of the day, she's in for 2 counts of first degree murder, 1 premeditated. Yeah.
Also, just a question. Is that pretty typical?
Hiding over there on me.
trying to become invisible. But,
Sure.
How common is that to kind of opt for the drive? I know you said whether it may involve any sort of high-profile cases, is that more common?
I wouldn't say that it's uncommon. It's not something that happens frequently, but it's remove the name, remove the circumstances, with the exception of it is a person wanted for a violent crime. Anytime we have that kind of heightened threat because the danger of the other members of the community, then we're going to look at all these other factors that could impede or delay our travel. And if we feel like those things outweigh the benefit of getting in a car and driving, and though it's inconvenient, then we're going to get in a car and drive and do whatever's necessary to keep people safe. So it wasn't just so much her, it was all the circumstances involved. Yeah. All right. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I appreciate your guys' time. Gratitude to our office and the men and women who do exceptional work every day. God bless.
Okay, I gotta look because he said they're going to be showing a video of her arriving and all that. Hold on. I'm gonna go look. Let me go to Facebook. Grandma, if you find anything, let me know. I'm gonna go to their website. County Sheriff, there you go. So I don't know if they're going to be posting it. I'm on their website right now on Facebook. Hold on. So nope, nothing yet. Let's look at Justin Lum. Where am I going to go here? Okay. Justin Lum. Okay, so now we're on Justin's page because he'll be the one to follow on this too. All right. Nothing.
Everyone, it's Justin Lum with Fox 10 News checking in. I'm here at MCSO headquarters. For those of you who are not from the Phoenix metro area, this is the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, really the home base here. We are awaiting a press conference set for noon Mountain Time, so just in about 20 minutes. Obviously, the big news here today is that Lori Vallow has officially been extradited back to Arizona from Idaho. She was serving her life sentence in prison at the Pocatello Women's Correctional Center since the end of July until now, because she has murder charges to face here in Maricopa County. If you've been following this case, you know those charges stem back to 2019 when her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, was shot and killed by her late brother, Alex Cox. Chandler police believe, with the evidence they have, that she conspired with her brother to kill her then husband, Charles Vallow, before moving to Idaho. She's also accused of conspiring with her late brother, Alex Cox, in the shooting of Brandon Boudreaux, in a shooting that he survived. He was not hit in October of 2019. Brandon Boudreaux was the husband of Lori Vallow's niece, Melanie Pulowski, then Melanie Boudreaux. Again, if you've been following this story, you know how many layers there are to this, how complex it is. But here today to check in with you guys and let you know that I'm covering this press conference here at MCSO. We'll be asking the sheriff questions about how this extradition really suddenly happened, because as we know from the county attorney's office here, there was no that we could be seeing her after an appeals process took place in Idaho. So really we had no idea when she would be brought back here to face the murder charges against her. As for this jurisdiction, Lori Vallow is an accused murderer. We know she's a convicted murderer in the state of Idaho. So she has that case, that conviction, and that sentence in Idaho, and she is appealing. But here, I mean, really, nothing has started, and prosecutors have their case ready against her. But how long will it take? Will she plead guilty or not guilty at her arraignment? Her arraignment is on December 7th at 8:30 a.m. We just saw her initial appearance today in court. So there's some video of her, and I posted a snippet of that, as well as the full YouTube link if you want to watch that. Basically, her asking about how many public defenders she would get. She has no bond here, but you should also know that our stream of this press conference is on fox10phoenix.com. You can click on the web story for this developing story, Lori Vallow's extradition complete, and there'll be a live web player, and you can watch in about 20 minutes the sheriff give his statement on what happened. He really can't say too much on the judicial part, but he's going to talk about the extradition process, where she's housed, which we know is Estrella, the women's jail here in the county. Is she in isolation? We'll see what we can find out. Can't answer too many questions right now, but just checking in and letting you guys know that we are covering this today, and I'll be filing reports throughout the day, live at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and so on through the night for our nightly newscast, and I'll be posting links here as well. But I've been trying to update throughout the day on my Facebook page. As you can see, Lori Vallow is back. This has been a long process. She has not set foot in Arizona for more than 4 years since she moved in late August of 2019. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching this quick Facebook Live, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, that's the guy here to watch for updates. Okay, I don't see anything yet that the PD has released a video. Hold on. Let me look one more time. Nope. All right. Okay. Well, there's nothing yet. Yeah, I only heard he said right after this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go because I got some things to do. Yes, he's the one to follow. Yep. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a missing person. Let me look. Uh-oh. We got some missing people here. I'm going to probably come back later about this. This is missing Audrey Isabella, they call her Bella Rodriguez. She's 5'5", 120 pounds. She was last seen at 4:30 p.m. What day? Okay, on the 28th on East Main Street in Mesa, Arizona. Let's see what else it says. A witness reported last seeing her walking around westbound on First Ave, maced with Israel, and the other 2 unknown females. She did not take her cell phone when she left. Dang. I think there's another one here. This guy right here. Hold on. So this is Israel. Why don't they have their birthdays? He's 5'7", 145 pounds. He's the one that was walking with her. Okay, so they're in school. So they're teenagers. But they don't say how old they are. So there you have it. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for being here.